Howdy boys, it's NPC and today we're going to be customizing the Overflod Zeno, which is based on the SSC Tuatara. I may have heavily butchered that name, but it's a pretty cool looking supercar. I don't know, it feels a little standard. I like the headlights on the front though. It kind of reminds me of something from Speed Racer. I just wish it had like a more unique shape. But it is my first time customizing this, so hopefully we can make it look pretty. So first up is our armor and brakes. We're going to max that out. For our front bumpers, we have 16 options. Oh my god. That's quite a bit actually. I kind of like the primary performance splitter. I feel like that gives it a lot of extra detail. The canards are really sharp and I don't like the huge chin. So I'm thinking either just the primary carbon or the primary performance for the added extra color. But it might be weird to have like a double trimming, so maybe we just go with the primary carbon splitter. For the rear bumper, oh, that's pretty. Primary focus diffuser. Oh my god. Or maybe we should go with the secondary for both options. We could definitely do something cool with the trimming on that. Let's try that. Secondary aggressor diffuser. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be wanting anything else. Yeah, the GT kit is a little too much for me. So for the front bumper, we're going to switch that over to secondary. Engine, we're going to max that out. For the exhaust, oh, the exhaust options are sick. They're so unique. What? Oh my god. I'm thoroughly impressed, and I want to go for something cool here. I'm at a loss for words. I'm just so impressed. Why can't they do this for every car? Like, it's not that difficult, right? To throw on, I don't know, just like the triangles or like all of these, the slat exhaust. That's so cool. Granted, I don't think I'm gonna go for them on this car just because they do look a little odd. I feel like the slatted exhaust looks super cool. I'm gonna go with the titanium ones. Hopefully that doesn't stand out too much. Unfortunately, I can't get the smoke to go away because I'm on PC, which sucks. But I really like the look of that. Actually, no, I'm gonna switch it to the triple bore. I'm a fan of triple bores. I don't know. I think triple bores look amazing. I don't exactly know why. For some reason, that pipe on the right is really dark. I hope that's just the lighting. Otherwise, we can switch that. For the hood, that is such a weird carbon hood. And very interesting. Let's see, where's the engine placed? The engine is in the back, so having the intakes don't really make sense on the front, although I do think it looks pretty cool. We might just do it anyway, just because it looks good. Or you know what? I might go with the secondary vents. The hood is very smooth and I think it could use the extra detail, and then that'll match up with the trimming as well. Headlights, we're going to throw in xenons. For a livery, oh my god. Oh my god. It's got the pinstripes. Oh, it's got black and red pinstripes. It's like Christmas. I think I like just the red by itself. I think that one looks pretty cool. For mirrors, we can remove them. That's so weird. Let's go with carbon mirrors. I think look the best since there's so much carbon fiber on the vehicle already. Plate, we're gonna make yellow and black, and then for a respray, I might just have to make it black and red or white. Like, I feel like our colors are pretty limited once we throw on the pinstripe, but I'm not complaining with that color scheme. If we do like a carbon black, and then for a secondary color, we can do some sort of a red. Oh my god, the stock wheels get changed too? That's crazy. If we just do like a standard red, Torino red looks like it matches up a little nicer, but it is also very bright. So I think just the standard red is good. And then for interior, it's a graphite by default. Can we make that red as well? We can, and it looks really good. For the roof, we're not gonna make that red. Does not look nearly as good. We could do carbon fiber to match all the carbon on the rest of the vehicle, but I think it is a little bit nicer with just the primary color. Or I guess there's always the wing that we have to throw on too. Maybe let's just go with the carbon inset roof for now, and then we might be able to make the wing carbon to match. For skirts, we can make that into a secondary color. Ew, I don't like having side canards. That's so weird. What is this, bruh? That's too much for me. Double What? You're kidding. You're trolling. No way Rockstar actually made that an option. A double massive fin with canards going through the fins. That's f***ing stupid. Come on, Rockstar. You guys can do better than that. I know you can do better than that. This car already looks amazing. Anyway, for wings, looks like we've got some pretty unique options here. A discrete wing. That looks really cool. We have this street wing that's really oddly shaped. Full primary aftermarket wing looks nice. What vehicle was this on? I know this was featured on another car. I just can't remember which. Oh my god, the X-wing. Oh my god, dude, what are these options? That's so cool. This is so strange, and I love it at the same time. I kind of want to go for something not standard, like the X-wing. I'm really digging the X-wing, but we can only do the primary or carbon. I think it looks a little bit nicer in the primary color. This one looks a little too much like happy dog ears. And then this one's really cool, the GT wing, but it's all carbon, which isn't bad per se, especially since our roof is. I just feel like the primary color is built into the vehicle a little bit better, but this still does have the trimming, and it looks quite nice. So either the primary X-wing, here's a good look at that, or the secondary GT wing with all the extra lines, or the secondary GT wing with that added extra secondary trimming. I really like the shape of this spoiler, but I don't like that backbone. I don't think it's very suiting of the vehicle. It makes it feel like a fossil when the entire thing is like pretty futuristic feeling. So I'm gonna go with the primary X-wing, and then I'm gonna go ahead and change the roof to the primary inset roof, because I do like the inset roof. I think it looks nice, but yeah, definitely is ingrained better in the primary color. For suspension, we're going to drop that all the way down. Transmission, max it out. Turbo, tuned. And then for wheels, I'm actually pretty sad to change it away from the stock wheels. These look so cool, but they also do look a little bit odd at the same time. I just don't think the rim design is very interesting, even though the colors are ingrained really well. There's something wrong with the rims. It looks odd. I think it's because like they're so far apart from each other. It looks odd, and the rims are also really small. Don't like that too much, but not much we can do about that, so whatever. I feel like it needs something futuristic. It definitely needs something that's like outwards of the vehicle. Something is wrong with the wheelbase here. I think it's just like too long, and the rims are too small. It makes it look a little bit odd. As for actual rim choice, I think we need something that does go outwards of the vehicle, similar to the stock rims. So I'm gonna go with, I think I like the look of Solars or Carbonic Z's. Which one? Which one to pick? I think Solars. Solars fill out the vehicle a little nicer. And then for our rim color, I'm gonna go with a red as well. Oh my god, that looks beautiful. Bulletproof tires, tire smoke, we're gonna black that out. And then lastly for windows, we'll go ahead and limo tint that. We could even throw in a neon kit, like a red neon kit. I feel like this is the one time it's appropriate. Let's try it out. Red neon does make it look a little bit cheap. Yeah, I think maybe no neon. Okay, let's take it out. Here is a sound test for you guys. Pretty generic sounding supercar, which kind of sucks considering how good it looks. That right pipe, the right titanium pipe, it's just darker. It's just darker than the rest, no matter what angle I look at it at. That's so weird. Rockstar forgot to turn up the vibrancy in that one. But yeah, generic sounding supercar sucks considering it sounds so futuristic. I would have liked if it had like the Entity MT sound, but of course, this one did come out a year before that. I really like the look of this car, but now that I'm seeing it in the day, it reminds me a lot of like the really old style Batmobile, like in the black and red with the pinstripes and everything. Oh my god. Nonetheless, I am a fan of the way this car looks, especially with the really cool spoiler. Anyways, as far as performance goes, it is a pretty fast supercar in terms of straight line performance. It's within the top 10. And it's got a top speed of 127.5 miles an hour. Around a circuit though, it's a little more, oh my god, standard middle of the pack supercar. Nice. Stuck the landing on that. That was all planned, by the way. It's nothing special around a circuit, which does suck a little bit, because while its top speed is good within the supers category, there's definitely faster cars. The brand new Gradiatali GTO Stinger TT actually has a higher top speed in this, and it's a sports car. The Vigor ZX has a higher top speed. A lot of cars have a higher top speed in this, and that's where it's supposed to excel. And then as far as acceleration goes, it didn't seem like anything crazy right off the bat. Yeah, it's pretty standard. And then for the handling, it seems like it grips if you don't push it too hard, but if you do push it, it'll oversteer a little bit, the back end will slide out, and it's not the most fragile feeling vehicle, but it's definitely not as like turn off your brain as some of the other supercars in the game. But most definitely not a bad car to drive. I am enjoying myself, and I'll probably be keeping this one for a while. And if you guys are looking to grab a Zeno, you can find it under the two-door section of Legendary Motorsport. It was not removed from the game, and it costs $2.8 million. Very hefty price tag. I'm not sure it's worth quite that much in terms of what you're getting for performance. Of course, it is a supercar and it's expensive. I am really a fan of the visuals. I think it's got such unique customization, but I think if I had to give it my own like price tag, maybe like $2.4 million, I just think the performance is like, if it's mid, it should get a mid price. But that, my friends, is going to wrap it up for this customization. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed, comment down below, and let me know what you thought of my vehicle and what you thought. What the f***? Drop a like if you guys enjoyed the video, comment down below, and let me know what you thought of my build and what you think about the Zeno. Sub to the channel if you guys are new. There will be more videos like this coming out in the very near future, and that's about it. So take care, and I'll catch you boys in the next one. Peace!